What's going on, guys? It's Aaron. This channel is called Hotel Delta, bringing you all things two wheels. Finally feel like I've had enough time in the saddle on the Pan America Special to take a look at doing my own customizable ride mode. We're going to take a look at that real quick, look at all the options, kind of talk about them in brief, and then I'm going to follow you up at the end of the video with some of my new feelings towards the motorcycle. Have any questions, comment below, like and subscribe. I'll see you on the next ride.
Alright guys, let's find the menu screen. Ride customization, ride modes, and let's do a customized ride mode. I'm not sure why A's not on here. Let's do B. Go to edit. No, I'm just doing a video on the customization. Let's not copy from another mode. All right, so start with engine map. Let's go sport on the engine map. That'll give me quicker throttle response. Engine braking. I'm not a big engine braking guy. I'm gonna leave that at the base level. Throttle response, oh, I guess throttle response is its own. So I definitely want good throttle response. We'll go max there. Traction control. Let's do sport on the traction control. Should allow me to throw it around a little bit. Anti-lock braking. Let's leave that on road for safety. If I was taking it to the track, I would make it off-road. Suspension dampening. I'm going to leave this at a comfort level. And this is just going to kind of be like my everyday bebopping around town. Let's take one more look at it real quick. Not gonna copy it. I'm gonna go down and take a look. So that was traction control. And I like braking. We've got dampening and adaptive ride height. I'm gonna leave that on auto. I like the way it's set up now. It does just fine. And those kind of your quick options. Just kind of go back through it. Engine map. So I guess this is the aggressiveness of the motor more so. I thought the throttle response would be on there too, but throttle response is its own. So you can assume that the more aggressive you get with the engine map, the lower your fuel economy is going to be, but maybe increase in fun factor, obviously. Engine braking. So this is when you're off throttle, how much the engine slows you down. I'm just not a big engine braking guy. Maybe if you're at the track, it wouldn't make sense to do it. I'm a firm believer that the brakes are there to slow you down. The engine's there to speed you up. So definitely have worn out a few valve trains in my lifetime doing heavy engine braking in cars. So got to leave that on the low side or the normal side. Throttle response, obviously that is how quick power rolls on when you start rolling that throttle back. Definitely like the quick throttle response. Traction control, they just have the three modes here: rain, road, and sport. And basically what that is doing is, I would assume that's in a little bit coordination with the throttle response. If you have it in rain mode, but you have the aggressive throttle response, I still don't think it's going to roll on power very quickly. And again, it's just a safety thing. Just turning down how quickly they put power down. Anti-lock braking, what is it? Three modes there as well. Road, off-road. I would assume off-road is almost next. That's probably for dirt, huh? So the off-road might allow you to lock up the rear brake. Dampening. So we got the sport, balance, comfort, off-road, soft, and off-road firm. A lot of options there. And that's just adjusting your rebound and dampening with the suspension, or rebound and compression. Adaptive ride height, that is just your adaptive ride height when you come to a stop and how quickly it goes back to normal. Pretty cool that you can set all those different parameters. If I get to the point where I'm doing more off-road, I might start messing with an off-road custom package, but for now I'm going to try that custom B, see what I think of it, play with it a little bit. I think I've finally ridden the bike enough that I know that I want something other than the standards, what it comes with, which is the, let's take a look at it real quick. We go home, got our ride mode, so that's your road mode, sport mode, off-road, and then now my B, custom B, and then the rain mode. So again, you've got another custom A and then the custom off-road. that you can set. So pretty cool that you got all these options. I'm still enjoying the bike, kind of finding my limitations with it. I will say, I'll do a follow-up video on the end of this, some of the new things I've learned about it and some of the different feelings I have towards it after, as you can see, putting 1,270 miles on it. Been through the K service, taking care of everything on the bike as I should. Have ran into some of the normal electrical issues. If you try to start the bike too fast, it wigs out every now and then. But yeah, let me do a quick review video at the end of this. And if you guys have any questions, hit me up below, like and subscribe, and more coming your way.
All right, guys, so after a little over 1,200 miles on the motorcycle, some of the things that maybe my opinion's changed on slightly, or I mean, even I find things annoying. The mirrors are still annoying. They still break loose anytime you bump them. I have ran into some of the electronic issues that some people have had. If I try to start the bike too quick, it seems to wig out some of the sensors. It'll throw a bunch of codes. Sometimes even, I think once or twice, it went into limp mode. If it does go into the limp mode, turn the bike off, let it completely reset, turn it back on, let it go through its whole cycle, then start it. Usually you'll get your modes back and everything. You don't necessarily have to take it to the dealership. Luckily for me, if I need to take it to the dealership, I gotta just go to work and have the guys in the back plug it in. We've only plugged it in one time just to see what all the codes were, check them out and clear them out. It's nothing detrimental by any means. It's just, like I said, there's some bugs they're working out with the technology side of it. The other thing, the maps are not adequate for what it's supposed to be doing. I'm going to try to mess with that some more, see if I can figure that stuff out. But right now, it's obviously easier to use a navigation system or your phone. Other than that, I will say I have had the opportunity to take the bike out, run it pretty hard. The harder you ride it, the more you lean on it, the more it seems to like it. It's very aggressive. The lean angles are pretty crazy. You can really lay the bike over. So I'm pretty impressed. The more I ride it, the more I like it. Yeah, it's got its bugs, it's got its issues, but man, it's an impressive machine. I'm still loving it. Looking forward to hopefully getting it off the asphalt or dirt, or asphalt or pavement at some point, put it on some dirt, some rocks, and hope it performs just as well. And I can't imagine I'll be disappointed. Have any questions, again, guys, comment below, like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next ride.